This is Karamja Volcano, my extreme one-chunk Ironman. I've spent over 2,000 hours completing countless tasks within my chunks, all for one goal: to explore the world one chunk at a time. But there's a problem. I started in one of the worst chunks possible, a death chunk. For the last year, I've been stuck here completing many tasks I once thought were impossible, but I've not completed a single task in the last 5 months. And I have many more insane challenges to overcome before I can finally break free from being locked to this single square in Runescape. Hello, it's been a while. Today I am excited and also terrified because I want to finally complete not one, not two, but potentially 3 chunk tasks over the next couple of months. And well, couple of months probably means in this video. And what better way to start it out than unlocking a brand new skill? It's already been 5 months since I completed my last chunk task, which was this Obsidian plate body drop back at the beginning of July. And that's because my remaining chunk tasks are, well, absolutely insane. The smithing and the cooking are close to 1,000 hours each. The Jad runs take over 4 hours each. I'm already close to triple the drop rate for the Obsidian helm, and my only choice for fletching is dead trees. So I don't exactly have any quick wins here. But I do have this task, 67 crafting, which seems easy on the surface. I have access to the Zard gem shop after all, which boasts the largest stock of gems in any shop in Runescape. But to actually start the grind here, I need level 20 to cut sapphires, and the journey there is treacherous to say the least. You see, the only way I can get crafting from 1 to 20 is making molten glass, which requires both buckets of sand and seaweed. Seaweed is simple, I have a spawn in my chunk, but buckets of sand are only obtainable from one source: earth implings. I know, another chunker doing implings, but mine's a little bit different. I have to catch overworld implings because I don't have access to Pura. And oh boy, let me tell you, overworld implings are a whole different beast. They're hundreds of times slower than their Pura counterpart. In fact, just getting from level 27 to 46 took me over 300 hours. And considering I need over 200 buckets of sand, this is going to be rough. Oh, and I've got a goal of hitting 100,000 subscribers by the end of 2026, and with these insane grinds, I'm sure we can make that happen. So to all you second monitor viewers, yes, you, please double check if you've clicked the subscribe button. Let's get on with the tasks. Oh my god, the imps have party hats now, just in time for their chunk task completion party. Oh, and that is the first buckets of sand. The journey begins. That's 80 crafting experience just sitting in my inventory. While I'm scouting imps, I'm making use of my time and slowly getting fletching XP for this 73 fletching task that's been there since day 1, but it's slow. It's so slow, but it's okay. It's free experience. What is with all of the freaking talismans? These are the same drop rate as this, and we have so many of them. Oh my god! I have already caught some earth imps and had 24 buckets of sand before starting this grinding full, but don't let the clips fool you. This is incredibly slow. I've been doing this for almost 3 hours already and caught 17 of them, which is above what I was expecting, to be fair, but I've only gotten 1 bucket of sand drop. I need 49 more drops, so I really need to get a little lucky here to not take another 150 hours. There's the first fletching level in a long time. That is about a 14-hour level. I did not expect that to take so long, but I did just see something interesting in the level up message, which was ruby tipped adamant bolts. I obviously can't make the bolts, but do you get fletching XP for cutting gems into bolt tips? Would that be better than just doing this fletching? I'm not sure. I haven't got the crafting yet to make gems, but let me go and see what kind of XP you get for that. So it is fletching, but it's only 5 XP. That's not good. I mean, if I get 11,000 sapphire, that's going to be about 55,000 XP, so I could use it at the end. It means I've still got to do a lot of logs. I probably can't use this as a fletching method, which does suck a little bit, but I mean, at least it's some extra XP maybe in the end? I don't know. I guess I'll figure out if I want to use that or not, but at least there's another option, even though it's not that good. I have not had a lamp in so long on this grind because I am hopping around for imps, so it's really rare that I'm on one world for a while, but that is the first lamp in a long time, and we are just 3 levels away from 21 mining. That is so close now. I genuinely can't wait for this to be 21. The fact that it just unlocks a new skill that I have not trained means that it's just a fresh experience for me. And I've got discovery to do again. Like when the bull sharks came out, like it's so exciting just getting access to something new. Well, there is the funny level number 73. Oh, I've actually just gone past 1 million woodcutting XP. That is really cool because at 25 XP a log, that means that has been 40,000 logs cut per million XP. You know what? While I'm waiting here for an impling to come back across the water, I may as well pick up the seaweed spawn because I'm going to need one for every bucket of sand that I get. So I'm probably going to need like 220 of these. And bull sharks, you've caused me a great deal of stress, so you can go away now. I have been doing this for so long, and in the last... I think it's the last 6.5 hours of hunting imps altogether, I have had 2 buckets of sand. I should be finishing around 560 earth imps, but we are quite behind, and at this rate, I'm going to need to do 700 of them, so we will see how it goes, but being halfway feels good. Either way, there's another one. It is nice when they come in. And so many talismans. Okay, so I've just got a quizmaster and got a lovely little mystery box, but as I've already got 2 stale baguettes, all I really want from this is a lamp, and these boxes have a little secret. The mystery box's drop table looks like this, and there's a 1 in 15 chance of getting a lamp. But if you're in a free-to-play world, the drop table looks like this, and a lot of the drops are removed, making a lamp just a 1 in 6 drop. Luckily for me, this area on top of the volcano is actually a free-to-play area, so I'm gonna hop to a free-to-play world every time I get a box now for that increased chance at a lamp. Oh, a diamond. Never lucky, but that's definitely a good idea to do. You know what? We've got 108 sand in the bank, and because I've already used 4, that means that I'm exactly halfway to level 20 if I've done the math right. So I think this is a good time to go and get 108 seaweed and actually use these and just see what level we get to, because I need to feel some dopamine after this much impling catching. I really do. Well, the only way for me to get seaweed is by picking it up here. I've done it before for an achievement diary task, but I've never really had a use for it, so I don't know if I've already got any in the bank. We interrupt this seaweed break to catch an earth impling and not get any more sand. God damn it. Okay, that is enough for now. Let's go and see what kind of crafting we can get. And there is the first crafting level on the account, and I have no chance at doing pheasant stuff. You know, when you've got the sand, it comes in pretty quick, actually. Unfortunately, we could have run out very, very, very quickly. Well, I can say one thing for a fact. It feels so freaking nice getting levels. I know that we're not going to have all of the glass that we need, but it feels so nice. Can now craft gold necklaces, which would be incredible considering I've got the smithing level, but I just don't have the molds. Oh, it's the same for gold amulets too. It'd be so nice to not have to catch imps anymore. I'm about 70 hours deep into these implings already, but there's genuinely no other option. Okay, yeah, 2,240. We are exactly halfway. 8 days of imp catching left at decent efficiency, and we have the 20 crafting, and then we can roll on and cut the Onyx. It's so weird because from 1 to 20 is going to take over 100 hours, but then from 20 onwards, it's just spentacle, and we basically have 99 solved for crafting. It's actually one of the skills that the volcano's really good at. It's just really bad at starting. Okay, I need a break from impling, so I'm going to go do a Jad run. I have to get the pet eventually, and these runs take hours, so I may as well chuck one in every now and then for a little bit of fun. But before that, let's speak about some Jad merch. With today's video sponsor, Creator Crafted. They bring Runescape to life with exclusive, authentic merchandise. They have desk mats, LED signs, NPC statues, and much more. They've just released some extra wide desk mats. So if you have an oversized desk and would love to add some old school RuneScape to your office, these would make a great addition to your space. They've also just released some enamel Barrows pins, but there's only 100 of these in stock, so make sure to pick them up before they get sold out. I do genuinely love how Creator Crafted support the creator scene, so make sure to at least check them out. My absolute favorite thing they do is this Jad desk mat, for obvious reasons. Oh, and also, make sure to use my custom code JADHANDS for an additional 10% off. Thanks to Creator Crafted for sponsoring today's video. Oh my god, he's got a Santa hat on! Wait, maybe this will be the pet. This might be the Christmas miracle. I think this is probably the only run we're going to get to do before Christmas. It is currently the 22nd. Oh, please. This would be such a thematic way to get the pet. Look at his hat. Ooh, a maze. Wait, that might actually be really good. But I'm not gonna do it normally. The maze is a cool random event. As you run around in here, the percentage goes down, and the higher your percentage when you get to the middle, the more loot you get. But I don't care about that loot. I care about this loot. The chests have a separate drop table to the minigame, and if I want to speed up my Jad runs, they hold a very special drop, attack potions, which should solve the #1 issue I have with the later waves, accuracy. You see, the maze has a trick. If I loot a chest and keep the dialogue box open, the number doesn't go down anymore, so I can simply keep it open until the chest resets, click it again, and each chest is essentially worth 1% of the run, meaning with 92% left, I can loot 92 chests. The downside is this takes 92 minutes. Oh my god, we actually got one! Okay, let's see how many of these we can get, because I don't think I've had any of these in a long time, and they are incredibly helpful. Only 19% left, but there is another attack potion for the bag. I don't think we've got too many, but I would love to see how many we've got, because each one is 2 runs. Okay, and finally when I click this chest, it is done. It should teleport me out now. Says it's empty. And there we go. That is the weirdest teleport animation in the world. You just appear. I didn't get loads, but I got some water, some earth, some fire. 340 bronze arrows is pretty big. And then if I take a quick look in the bank at the potions, I did get 9 attack potions, so right on rate, and got these back. So this should speed up the Jad runs, which is absolutely lovely. Oh my god, I got a random 3 minutes after leaving another random event. That is the weirdest interaction in the world, but more importantly, it's a dunce! This might actually make it so we're just 2 lamps away from 21 mining, which is such a good Christmas present. Straight on mining, 285 XP, straight to level 20. I just need 1 more level to equip this pickaxe, and then I can finally train mining. Well, it was a fun Jad break. Back on the woodcutting grind with my beautiful little squirrel. I think it is nice to actually bring the pet out for some fresh air every now and then so it doesn't die, you know. I still wish that there was a metamorphosis option for the Brimhaven agility arena, because it's got one for Sepulchre, it's got one for the Colossal Worm. It's not got one for this. So I'm stuck with this guy, but you know, look how cute he is in a Santa hat, man. Look, his tail's bigger than him. Aww. Okay, that's another 8 buckets of sand today. I haven't got as much as I hoped. I only got 8 sand today in 10 hours, but it's a few days until Christmas, and I'll be spending time with family, so I want to see where I'm at. Oh, I've only got 40. That's nowhere near enough, but let's see what level I get to. There's level 15. Okay, there's another one. No, I'm 1 drop away from 17. That sucks. I have a plan for the holidays. I'm going to be really busy, but I'm going to keep logging in on my phone for randoms and see just how many I can get over my 5 days off. And hopefully I can just lamp straight to 20 and avoid another week of implings. That'd be nice. Well, Christmas is over, and I got 5 lamps and a book, which is good news and bad news. The bad news is I am still going to be nowhere near 20 crafting, but the good news is that if I use 1 lamp on mining and then use this book on mining, I can officially equip and use a mithril pickaxe. So let's go and do that. I'm not actually going to do mining right now, but just the fact that I can use this should feel really nice. Look at it. I can mine ore. It is going to be really slow, and I will need to experiment to find the best methods. But this officially unlocks an 85 mining task to mine a runite ore, and is the secret to doing 85 smithing without it taking 2,000 hours. I am beyond excited. I cannot wait to get into this properly. For now, though, I really want to get Egg Chunk task finished. While I was getting lamps, I did get 1 more drop of buckets of sand. It wasn't a lot. I found like 3 earth imps in 7 hours, so it wasn't great, but it should be enough to push me to the next level to just give me that little bit extra oomph for the lamps, you know? This should be enough by like 5 XP. Yeah, there's level 17. So now mining's done. I have nothing else to lamp, so I may as well put them on crafting. Arguably, the only other useful skill to lamp is probably Slayer, but I can't really do anything with it for now, so that's a future thing. So let's just yoink them on crafting for now. Okay, and with that, I should be about 6 drops of sand away from level 20. Let's go see how many days that takes. Oh, the first earth imp back is sand. That feels good. Oh yeah, I'm officially over halfway to the fletching goal as well, which is 992,000 experience. So we are making a dent. Oh my God, that clue scroll is close. 2 chunks away. I am so tempted to keep that, but I'd be having to juggle it for over a year. Right, I think I have enough sand to get level 19. Not quite 20 yet, but if I go get level 19 now, it means if I get any more lamps, they'll give me the extra 10 experience, which might be able to push me over the edge to 20. Nice and easy. 1 more level for sapphires. Okay, and with this last sand drop and another lamp into crafting, I am just 1 lamp away from 20. So I need to find something to do while I am waiting for these randoms. And there's only one choice. I need to go and do some mining because I have been waiting the entire account age to be able to do this. This is gonna be fun. I'm not gonna go too deep into mining right now, but at the minute I have 3 gold ore and 3 silver ore up here. I can't mine the gold until 40, and it's quite bad to mine with a long respawn time, but I can mine the silver. I'm not gonna test any tick manipulation methods or anything right now because I'm just having a bit of fun while I wait for the randoms, but I do have another mine all the way down here, so let's go and explore. There is a lot more ore down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 silver, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gold. That could be the play, you know, but the only downside with this mine is it is so far away from a bank. I will need to do a lot of testing before I actually commit to a rock for this smithing grind. For now though, I just want a few levels because levels can never hurt. So I'm just going to mine some iron. And after months of lamping mining to 21, the next level comes in just a minute. Runescape is a wild adventure, man. The biggest downside with it is when I want to bank the ore, I have to do this insane run all the way up to here and then back down. The benefit to the other spot is it is right next to a bank, so even though I'd need to world hop more, I don't need to run as far, so it genuinely could end up being better. For now, I'm just going to enjoy mining. I'm definitely going to have to walk a lot, though, by the looks of it, because that run back with the ore really strains the legs, it seems. And look, even mining knows that we're getting the crafting in 1 more lamp, giving me a beautiful little sapphire to start the journey. In other news, though, it turns out that mining iron right now is okay, because by the time that I get down here and mine another inventory, I'm back at 100 run. So I have no walking downtime, which is all courtesy of this 99 agility cape. So, you know, sometimes starting with an insane grind is a benefit. Well, that's level 30 already and no random event. This just flies. Oh my God, that is it. And with this, make sure I don't put it in mining by accident. If I yeet this into crafting, that is level 20, and I can now cut sapphires. I'm finally going to be able to complete a chunk task for the first time in about half a year. Oh my God. Before I did crafting, I decided to just grab 40 mining real quick to mine the gold, because while I'm not doing mining right now, being able to mine the gold and do all of the testing when I eventually get there is going to be really cool. And with mining officially unlocked and crafting finally solved, it finally feels like I'm getting somewhere with these tasks. These 2 skills have been locked for over a year, so being able to not only unlock both but train them makes me feel like a little kid again. At this point, I've not completed a chunk task in over half a year, so I can't express how exciting having new skills is, but now that I've spent over an entire month catching earth implings for 20 crafting, I can finally set my sights on the true objective of 67 crafting to cut an onyx. Now I can cut sapphires, it should be pretty smooth sailing. I have access to the best gem shop in the entire game after all, boasting a stock of not only 16 sapphires per world, but also 12 emeralds. So assuming I have the tockle, this will probably be my method all the way to 99 when I eventually need it. But for now, we start small, and after killing thousands of Zars, I have some lovely starting gems in the bank. I have way more gems than I thought. Let's cut all 300 sapphires and see what level I get. And that is 25 already, and I've barely cut more than 50. This is so quick at 50 XP per. This is nuts. Hey, I can now cut emeralds. Looks like I might be able to cut every gem that's in my bank right now. I cannot put into words how good I feel right now. I've just gone from 20 to 30 in a matter of minutes, while 1 to 20 took over a month. This feels like cheating. This actually feels like cheating. It's like training crafting on a regular account. I am not used to this feeling on here. Well, that's it for the sapphires. 307, I think it was, got me 33, which means I can cut emeralds and almost rubies. So yeah, I should be able to cut every single gem in my bank right now. It's my halo, halo, halo. What a clue. That's the emeralds done. Can I cut these? 34, right? I can cut these. 85 experience each. God, if I could just buy these with Tockle all the way to 67, it would be so quick. But unfortunately, they are far too expensive. They're like over 100 Tockle each. And that is 40 crafting in just 20 minutes. This should be a really quick grind. I am currently getting 76,000 XP an hour, all things considered. And I'm not going to complain about that. And that is all the gems I can cut because I can't cut these yet. For now, I'm out of gems, but I have 400,000 Tockle to buy some more. Let's see what happens. I said earlier, I have the best shop in the game for gems, and that's not an exaggeration. I mean, just look at this stock, but it's not all fun and games because these gems are pretty expensive, and like all shops down here, instead of using gold, they use Tockle, which can be pretty hard to come by. The goal at 67 crafting is to cut an Onyx, which is also expensive. Just the Onyx alone costs 300,000 Tockle. 300,000, which is almost my entire stack. So I need to make sure I'm using as little Tockle as possible while grinding out the level in a timely manner. So I'm probably going to meet somewhere in the middle. I'll mainly focus on Tockle efficiency. So the sapphires and emeralds have enough stock to do a full inventory per world, and they're also the cheapest gems. So I'm going to spend my entire stack on both and hope it's enough for the level. Okay, including the reset in the run energy, and just with how far the gems are away from a bank and the hopping worlds, we're getting about 1 inventory a minute, and I think we need about 360 inventories if my math is close. So we're gonna need to shop hop for about 6 hours, so I guess I'll see you in 6 hours when we can start getting some experience again, because until then it's just bye 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 bye. So I guess it's bye-bye for now. Okay, and that is the last of the Tockle. Now, if my calculations are right, this isn't actually enough for 67 to cut the Onyx, and I still need to buy it, which means I need more Tockle, but I've been buying items from this shop for about 8 hours now, and I need a break. So I am just going to cut these. We should be able to get hundreds of thousands of experience over the next few hours, and I don't think I have ever got to experience that on the chunk account. Yes, it was 8 hours without gaining any experience at all, but this cutting section is going to feel phenomenal. And there's already a level. This is going to feel good. Oh, this level up notification just reminded me I can actually complete a chunk task right now. I've not really brought this up much because it's more of a byproduct of the crafting grind, but I have had this task sitting on my chunk picker for a long time. Equipping a hard leather body, because it's actually the best in slot range body I can get right now. So for the first time in over half a year, I can officially say chunk task completed. Oh my god, that feels so good. That feels so good. And I have a new best in slot for range. It feels so nice completing chunk tasks again, but I just know it's going to be short-lived as soon as I get this level. Now that I've completed a chunk task, I'm going to ask that you focus on me for a minute, as I'm going to talk about something important to me. A couple of weeks back, I made this community post that basically explains this video was delayed due to the only sponsors coming to me being stuff I just morally do not agree with. I was getting multi-$1,000 deals for stuff like AI projects or Fume or BetterHelp, but I refused as I stand on my morals that anything I wouldn't promote to my kids, I won't promote to you guys. It's no surprise that we as creators need sponsors. I have kids to feed after all, and we spend hundreds of hours a month pouring our heart and souls into this game, but I refuse to sell out to something I see as a negative. So my viewers suggested I set up a Patreon to see if we can alleviate some of that financial burden, allow you guys to support me, and allow me to take cheaper sponsors that have more integrity, or just no sponsor at all on some videos. If you want to support what I do here, the link is in the description, or go to patreon.com/Tellacon. I'm not too sure what to offer yet, I'm going to be honest, so if anyone has any ideas, please let me know, but I definitely do want to offer something. On the bright side, the delay means you get a longer video, so enjoy and let's get back to it. Oh, that is 1,000 total level. I didn't even know if I would get this in this chunk. That is kind of wild. I don't think I'm gonna hit 1250 based on what I've got left, but hitting over 1,000 is actually insane. I have not rolled a chunk yet. That is nuts. Hey, that is level 50. These are coming in so quick. I don't even think it's been an hour yet. That is wild. Narwhal horns? What the hell are narwhal horns? I really hope that when I get off of Karamja, I get Port Sarim, so I can experience all of this sailing content. The bull sharks changed enough, but imagine all of the other chunks with sailing in. Hey, 54 crafting can now make water battle staffs, but because of the sharks, I don't need to do that. I've got one, so I do not need to even worry about that. It's it's so nice to have that staff and save so much tockle on every cast. It is so good. Okay, and that is all of the sapphires done, which got us all the way to 59 from 40. That is ridiculous. We're 8 levels away from the Onyx goal. But even though it's gone so quick, these 3,000 emeralds are very, very, very unlikely to get us 8 levels. But it is a lot more experience per gem. Let's see how far off we are. And that is gonna be the last crafting level I get. There's no way I'm gonna be able to do that. I don't have that many gems left. I have 124. So let me cut these up and then we'll figure out what we're gonna do next. So we are still 2 levels away. It is going up there. We can also cut these diamonds while we've got them, I guess, because we do have the level for that now. 107 XP is nuts. Imagine if I had enough tockle to just buy diamonds from here. We'd be able to get like 300,000 XP an hour. That is 30 hours, 40 hours to 99. That is nuts. Before I actually get into trying to get some more tockle, because I am dirt poor, I do want to talk about fletching for a minute, because I still need 480,000 XP. I'm just over halfway to the 73 fletching goal, but I'm still 49,000 logs away from that. There is an option and something I've considered where I can actually cut gems into bolt tips. This doesn't give me a lot of XP, but it does give me some extra fletching XP, as you can see. Only 4 XP a gem, 4.5 by the looks of it. But even though it's not going to be much, it might get me 40,000 XP all in all. So I'm not sure if this is going to be worth it or not, because I could save the gems for like recoils in the future or duelings or something like that. So it likely isn't worth it, but if it is worth it, I'm probably going to do it, because anything to speed up fletching will be great. For now though, I need to fix this tockle situation. I still need whatever's left for crafting, plus 300,000 more for the Onyx to actually complete the chunk task. I've got quite a few options for tockle. We've got just killing Zars straight up, which nets around 1,000 tockle an hour. And I also have the fight pits, which is a lot more, but it relies on having people come and die there for hours on end for me. As this episode's all been about self-efficiency, I really want to finish this grind all on my own, so I'm probably going to go for the Zars. There is one more way to get tockle though, which is selling items to the shops, whether it's gems, ore, runes, or obsidian armor pieces. And as I'm already almost 3 times the drop rate for this obsidian helm, I do have quite a few duplicate pieces. So let's go see how much they sell for first. I guess I'll just sell one of each thing to every world until I'm out, and then I'll see where I'm at. Oh, that's actually a lot more than I thought. 93,000 already might actually be enough to hit 67. So I'm going to go keep the rest in the bank for now, and then see if this is enough for the level first. Yeah, I think just to ensure that I've got the right amount of tockle, I am just going to sit here, fletch all the gems, fletch them into bolt tips, and then I just don't need to bank at all. And I can just buy all the gems out, then hop. I think this is a really nice way to do it. I think this is fine to do for 2 levels. Let's just send it. 1 level until I can cut an Onyx. 1 level! And I've still got 62,000 tockle, so hopefully it is enough. These bolt tips are stacking up. Unfortunately, I've not got any bolts to put these on, because that would give me a lot of fletching XP, because these do give very little. But hey, if I ever get mithril bolts, or, you know, unlock Muspur and need sapphire bolts for any reason, then these are going to be awesome. So it is nice to just kind of be getting a stack of these. And while it was short-lived, there is level 67 crafting. Members can now cut Onyx and craft Onyx rings. I can't do the latter because unfortunately I don't have any molds. And if anyone was wondering, that is why I don't have any deeper requirement than 67. Obviously, if I had an amulet mold, I would have to get an Onyx amulet at 90. So that will be a future grind because I have access to Onyxes. But for now, the highest level thing we can do is cut an Onyx. An Onyx is a 300,000 tockle. Okay, 300,000 tockle stands between me and another chunk task. I've spent literal months at this point working on this crafting goal. Months. So I do need to pull out all the stops and sell all of my duplicates. I'll keep 1 of every item just in case I need it, but the rest can go. Okay, just sell 1 every world. Goodbye, obsidian staff. Wait, that felt so wrong. That felt so wrong. After the torture of the Zar Meg grind. It is so sad to sell some of these dupes because I've collected all of these over the journey and I was going to save them for coins, but I just don't really have a use for coins until I roll some more chunks. Oh, it's sad to see them go. It really is. 125,000 total. Honestly, not that bad. Almost halfway to the Onyx. But as I said earlier, I want to kind of be self-sufficient here. So I'm going to go kill Zars to get the rest. I've been chasing this Obsidian helmet ever since completing my first Jad run and unlocking the inner city. It's got a 1 in 2,000 drop rate and I am dry. So incredibly dry that I'm almost close to triple the drop rate. And these things are not quick to kill. I average around 20 kills an hour since I started killing them. So every time I hit the drop rate, it takes about 100 hours. So this is a perfect opportunity to kill some more. With a purpose this time, as I can pick up every Tockle drop and sell any duplicates some more Tockle like I just did. Hey, we don't need the uncut gems anymore. Oh, I thought it was a drop. I guess we can sell these for additional Tockle, but they are so cheap. Like very, very, very cheap. I guess if I keep getting these gem drops, it's not a lot, but hey, I can think of each one as like 4 fletching XP. So killing Zars has got me 16 fletching XP. That is huge. I don't really know what to use lamps on at this point, honestly, because there's nothing that I need to lamp for anything to help with any other task. I could do Slayer for the opportunity to kill the Mogas, or just to do Slayer in the future. Runecrafting, sailing, and herblore are impossible to lamp. Thieving is too quick to care about. Same with fire making. I reckon it's either Slayer or we just lamp a grind like cooking while we are doing it. Choices. I'm going to keep them in my inventory and I'll probably decide later on. I have had 3 randoms today. All 3 are lamps and 1 of them is a book. That is insane. Oh! Oh! It's like the first item in 500 kills. I got so excited. Oh, at least I can officially say for the first time in this entire grind, I am above rate on a drop. I am above rate. I am not at 80,000 kills yet. I am actually above rate on a drop on this table. And it's not a helmet. I can't believe after being so long, it's another Obsidian item. I am happy. I don't mind that. I think that's 12,000 Tockle towards this Onyx, so I cannot complain at all. That can go down here, and we will save them up until our inventory is full of armor and lamps, or until we get the Obby helmet, and we'll see just how far we can go. No back-to-back. One of these days and all these thousands of kills, I will get a back-to-back. What is with all of the lamp randoms? Like, I'm not kidding here. In the last 7 randoms, 6 have been lamps. It's ridiculous. The time that I don't need lamps anymore. I have nothing that I want to lamp, and I'm just getting all of the lamps. I don't know what to do with them. I'm not kidding. Like, what is going on here? They just won't stop. Yet another book to add to the collection? Wait. Where's my book? Where's my book? No, the wiki says you can't stack books. How have I never heard that before? Oh, I'm an idiot. Well, that's a waste. Karma for all the good randoms, I guess. I will not be making that mistake twice. Since I started doing this, I've got 381,000 experience, which is quite a bit. I get 800 XP a kill, so I've got almost 500 kills. And the Tockle situation is dire. I've got 12,000 from pure Tockle drops and 12,000 from the plate body. So by those numbers, I need to do another 3,000 kills to get the Onyx. That's over another 100 hours again. How is the quickest chunk task turned into such a long journey? At least I'm working on a chance at the helmet at the same time though, so it's not all that bad. I've just hit level 83 attack. That means I've got more attack levels killing these right now than I have had items. How ridiculous is that, considering it's like almost 300,000 experience a level right now, which is only 400 kills. I'll give it credit for that. But I should have 3 to 4 items at that point per level. Why is this account like this? I am getting a lot of these installed Zarheads though, and I don't really have a use for them. They are worth over 1,000 prayer XP each, but only when I get to Arceus, which is not going to happen until I have 99 prayer probably anyway, so they're probably useless. I do wish that you could do something with them, like they are a Zarhead. Zar's law is that they kind of turn into these stone things and become Tockle when they die. So don't you think you should be able to chisel these to get Tockle? That'd be a really cool update. But obviously I'm probably the only person in the world that cares about that. So maybe not. Oh my god, I actually got an item. Oh, I mean, look, it's not what I want, but that is my 5th Obsidian cape in this entire grind. We're averaging over 1 in 1,000 kills. It's ridiculous. That is another 9,000 Tockle though, so we are finally getting somewhere. And that is the 3rd attack level I have got doing this. And 102 combat, which is awesome. Oh! I have hit both pieces of obsidian again, but it is another 10,000 Tockle. Look at that log now. The helm is so lonely. It's a good start to the day, but it is not what I wanted. It is a good 9,000 Tockle, but I read obsidian again. It's a new day. I really thought that was gonna be it. What is with all the lamps? Like, I can't complain, but holy, it's just every day I'm just getting multiple lamps back to back. It is wild. That is another lamp, back-to-back count checks. This is getting a little bit ridiculous, and I need to figure out what I'm doing with this soon. Because what have I got? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 lamps. Almost half my inventory I cannot bank. I really need to figure out what to do. But yeah, this is not looking good because we're on the 15th. And, like... Oh my god! Oh my god! Yo! Please tell me I've got the recording up. I have just woke up. Oh my god! Oh! We're done! We're fucking done! We're fucking done! Oh my god, I'm crying. Oh my god, I am actually crying. That is 7,250 kills. I am wearing this one. I have been stood here for about 6 minutes in shock. I am streaming this and it was the first kill of the stream and I am crying right now. Almost 7,300 kills. That is a deserved drop if I have ever seen one. Over 350 hours of Zar killing. I don't think I'll ever take this helmet off. I think to keep this luck streak up, before we do anything else, I should probably go and get a Jad kill. Because could you imagine pulling both of these in the same day? That would be nuts. And this is the last RNG grind of the entire chunk. So if this somehow drops, I kind of know when I'm going to be rolling. I guess before that, I do kind of need to figure out what I'm going to put these lamps on because I can't go into the fight caves losing this much food. And because I need the 73 flexion anyway, I probably will just put them all in that. So let's do that. Let's not think about it too much. I'd save a little bit more time with the cooking, but let's just get a crap ton of flexion XP. Look at this dopamine right now. This is an insane amount of experience, considering I get about 3,000 XP an hour in flexion. And there we go. Well, that's enough standing around. Let's go and sell these duplicates now. And we can sell the Obby helmet we bought from a shop, which is awesome. That means that every piece of armor I've got on now is self-obtained. Okay, let's see what we are ending at. Boom, boom, boom. And I want to sell the cape, so we'll sell the helm on the other world. This feels so weird to do after 400 hours, but we are selling an obsidian helmet for 8,000 Tockle. That's less than a cape. But I do still need 96,000 Tockle, so I can buy an Onyx to cut for the crafting goal. I am so excited. The Jadron will get me some Tockle too, so let's go have some fun. Okay, first Jadron in like a month. I will be going in about 4 minutes. Let's see if we can get lucky twice in one day. Look how pretty this is though. I still can't get over it. I was awestruck. Oh, I'll be real. These are still kind of a little bit tanky. I really thought that 84 attack would kind of be seeing results by now, but there's still so many zeros on these. So unfortunately, it's still not going to speed up the runs that much. Sometimes the attack feels so good and sometimes it feels so wrong. Like I can kill one of these in about 30 seconds. Then the next one takes 6 minutes. It's still not that consistent yet, but it is improving. And there is level 85 attack. But it feels like a fast run. So I'm going to keep using the attack and strength pots because I got quite a few from the maze random. And hey, this is going to be the pet anyway, right? So I don't need any more of them. Let's see if we can get a PB here. Well, here we go, fellas. This is the run, I hope. Of course, what I think is the quickest run is getting the longest Jad as well. I'm just very barely hitting. Come on, I've just needed this one hit for the last 20 hits. I'm trying to do a little bit of spin for luck, and it's just not working. The spin stops all the momentum of the maul. There we go. Under 3 hours. Oh my god. No pet, unfortunately, but it is under 3 hours. That is a new PB. The new attack levels go hard. Could have also been because I had potions on for like 30-40 minutes of time, but I also do have a lovely little cape to trade in. Shall we see if we can get both in the same day? This is the final chance. You not lucky. Damn it. I was really hoping, but it still doesn't change the fact that I have this beautiful green log now, and I am so excited. I've just died to get my prayer back, and I guess the sad thing is I'm not going to get any more deaths here. I ended at 3,846, and unless I need prayer back, I don't really need to come here at all, so it's going to go up very slowly. 0.4% of the total deaths. That is insane. I must have the most deaths in this second challenge. If anyone can beat me, please let me know. And there we go. Another Jad, another not pet. That's a shame. I'm actually going to hold on to this cape for a little bit for a juicy double trading next time. But for now, I have the crafting level. I have almost enough Tockle. Let's go and grab this Onyx and finish the third chunk task of the video. Well, after those Jad runs, I'm still at 220,000, so I still need another 80,000, 79,000, because the Onyx is 300,000. I'm thinking about selling these because I don't think I'm ever going to have a use for these Onyx bolt tips. Runite bolts are a far cry away, and getting the Tockle now is probably going to be better. I don't think I really need the GP from alking these either, so I'll probably sell them for Tockle. I don't know how much they are yet. We'll see. And I'll evaluate. The cape, I use a fire cape and an agility cape anyway. This can go. And the knife, I don't think I'll ever use. Is that even worth selling? I need all the Tockle I can get. I think I'm just gonna have to. I don't need it anyway. Okay, these sell for quite a bit, but how much does it go down? It goes down 20 Tockle if you sell one. I'm gonna have to hop 297 worlds. I am not taking a 20 Tockle loss on all of these. We are gonna hop and sell one every single world, and then hopefully we're close to an Onyx. Well, the things you do for Tockle. And that is all of them sold. I am actually a lot closer than I thought. Can I pull 22,000 Tockle out of my ass anywhere? I'm so close to buying the Onyx. Like, if I had Karamja gloves, it'd only be 260,000, but the fact that I don't, it's just 300, which is ridiculous. And I'm going to be fully out of Tockle after this, so I hope I don't need any runes. All I've really got left is these, but I really don't think it's going to be a lot. Yeah, I'm not selling those. That's not worth it. That is not worth it. I'd get like 2,000 Tockle. Well, time to do something for Tockle, I guess. Okay, the Zeals die really quick, and I think the original Kets also die really quick. The problem was these big ones have extra defense and extra health, and they take like 2+ minutes to kill, even with my current stats. But I could just cycle between these and probably pick up a couple of Obsidian items. If I can get like 2 capes, I probably have enough. So, you know, I think we'll just kill some more Zars for a bit. Oh, a diamond! That's the same drop rate as an item! What is going on? I have just killed a big one out of habit. I've been killing the small ones the entire time. I killed one big one and got a count check on Obby legs at the exact same time. Now, I am not complaining because these are decent Tockle, but what the hell? I like the last time I killed one of these, I got an Obby helm. Was that back to back? I need to go and check. Oh my god, that was back to back. That is insane. I haven't killed a big one since I got the helmet. I've just got back-to-back obsidian pieces. I mean, yeah, it was like, you know, a week apart or whatever, but I just got back-to-back obsidian pieces. That is the first time that has happened. They are 1 in 2,000 each. I am so happy with that. Let's see if I can get a third before I go and sell them. Oh, never lucky, unfortunately. 10,050 Tockle. Oh my god. This is basically the exact amount I get for a Fight Caves run. Shall we end this episode off with a Fight Caves into the Onyx? I think we should. Yep, let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, that sounds amazing. I want this to be quite fast, so I'm going to try using Chaos Runes the entire cave and trying to get a PB. I've had 5 runs out of 28 under 4 hours, but the last one was actually under 3 hours, if you look at the chart. So being under 3 hours, I kind of want to beat that. Considering that I've only had 5 under 4 hours, that run was insane. You know what? We're at wave 55. I've got 8 waves left. I suppose I can start using the pots now, because I'm sure I'll get another maze random while I'm doing the mining and the cooking. So I'm sure that I'll have many pots by the time I get back to doing Fight Caves runs after this. So I may as well use them to speed it up a little bit. Let's have some fun. I will set up the flinching prayers and let's see how long this Fight Caves run took. There we go. 3 hours 24. That is not bad, honestly. That is probably my 3rd fastest run. But that's 8,000 tockle. So if I pull the rest out of the bank, we have 300,000. So I can go straight and buy an Onyx. I know that I can get one from the gem stop in the outer city, but I'm going to go to the inner city just because it's a cooler shop. Let's go. And after a grind that took weeks just to get 300,000 tockle, there is the Onyx. The first one on the account. That is insane. I genuinely can't believe like how long it took to get that tockle without doing the fight pits minigame. If I collected tockle normally for the other 2 million that I've spent on the account, it would have taken months and months and months, maybe even like a year. It is ridiculous how slow tockle is without doing that minigame. But more importantly, we got the Onyx, we got the chisel, and for the first time in a long time, I can say chunk task completed. That feels good. The next step will be getting 73 fletching to cut this into bolt tips, which is something that I assume less than 0.0001% of players have done, because there's no point and you lose like 2 million doing it. But that's not all. There is one more thing we can do. We've got 2 fire capes. I was initially going to save these, but I have had that much luck from Zars over the last couple of weeks. I got the Obby helm, I got the Obby legs. Like, I've actually just been completing chunk tasks this episode. I just feel like it's the right time to trade these capes in. Will we get the pet? Maybe not, but it's worth the shot, and we can always save capes in the future. Let's give it a go. Exchange fire cape, bargain for the pet. You not lucky, and we have one more chance. Kill count number 29. You not lucky. Unfortunate, but I have achieved so much this episode, and I am so happy. I finally completed 3 chunk tasks, including the elusive Obsidian helm, and I've unlocked 2 new skills. This video has been in the works since early December, and I have many more insane grinds to go. So please do hit that subscribe button, and remember, I do have a Patreon now. So if you'd like to support me in any way and get your name just about here in the video, please do feel free, and I appreciate you all nonetheless. Oh, and also remember to stop by Creator Crafted to take a look at their Runescape merch and use the code JADHANDS or click my link in the description for 10% off. Thanks for watching.